This video is about prime factorization. Prime factorization is the process of writing a number as a product of prime numbers. For instance, the number 6 can be written down as 2 times 3. And here we wrote this number 6 as a product of prime numbers. Similarly, 12 can be written down as 2 times 2 times 3, or 2 to the power 2 times 3 to the power 1. In order to make this process easier, we're going to write down the first few prime numbers. So that's 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, etc. And I'm going to work out the first example, which is the number 504. In order to write this number 504 as a product of prime numbers, we're going to look at the first prime number in the list, and we'll check if 504 is divisible by that number. If not, we go to the second, and if not, to the third, etc. In this case, we know that 504 is even because it ends in an even number. So we know that it can be divided by 2. We can write that down as a reminder. And we get the number 252. This again is even, so we can divide it by 2 another time to get 126. Again, even. And now we get 36. This number is not even, so we cannot divide it by 2. So we're going to divide it by 3, which is possible, to get 21. And we can divide that by 3 again to get 7. 7 is another prime number, so the last step is writing down 7 to obtain 1. So we know that 504 can be written down as the product of 2 to the power 1, 2, 3 times 3 to the power 2 times 7. Also, with a larger number like 606,375, we can do the same thing. First of all, we note that it is not divisible by 2 because it's not even. We can use a calculator or some other tricks to figure out which number it is divisible by, and we will see that it is divisible by 3. So we divide it by 3 and we get 202,125. This is again divisible by 3 and we get 67,375. Now, this number is not divisible by 3, so we look at the next number. We don't start anew because if the first number is not divisible by 2, then this number is also not divisible by 2. So we're going to check 5. Well, it ends in 5, so that's easy to see that it is divisible. The next number we get is 13,475. Again, this is divisible by 5. We get 2,695. Again, divisible by 5. 539. Not divisible by 5, but this is divisible by 7. And we get 77. This is again divisible by 7. And we get 11. So to finish, we divide by 11, which is a prime number, to get 1. And we can write down that 606,375 is equal to 3 to the power 2 times 5 to the power 3 times 7 to the power 2 times 11. In order to use this method, you may need some tricks to find out if a number is divisible by another number or a calculator. But you will also need to know the first few prime numbers by heart.